Hello everyone. In this session, let us learn basic string operations, how to create strings, how to concatenate them, finding the length of the string, trim operation, converting strings to uppercase, lowercase, finding whether a string is empty, not empty, kind of basic stuff. So let us start by creating two strings, say str1 is equal to Desinia and string str2 is equal to institutes, and let us say we have string str3 in which we want to concatenate str1 and str2. So the way we can do is by simply putting a plus sign in between str1 and str2, and they will get concatenated. So when you see the output of str3 in the console, you will see str1 and str2 will get concatenated. So simply by putting a plus sign in between the strings, they will get concatenated. There is another way we can concatenate the strings by using the concat method. When you do something like str1 dot concat str2, it is going to do the same operation. It will concatenate str1 and str2. Let us take the output inside another string, say str4, and take a look at the output in the console. So when we run this program, this second output is for str2, which is simply using str1 dot concat str2. It's completely same. You use a plus sign or use a concat, they're going to do the same thing. But there are advantages of using plus sign over concat. Let us say you have an integer num1 is equal to 100, and you do something like str1 plus num1. So now in this case, str1 is a string, num1 is an integer, and we have a plus sign. Even though the num1 is an integer, the plus sign will act as a concatenation operation. Now in Java, plus sign can be used for addition as well and concatenation as well. But if any of the sides of the plus sign is a string, then the plus sign will act as a concatenation operation, not as an addition operation. So in this case, the output for this particular thing is Desinia 100, which is concatenating. It will not throw any error. Java will convert num1 into string format automatically and then concatenate it with str1. Apart from this, now let us take a look at finding the length of the string. Now, what is length? It is simply the number of characters inside a string. So if I try to count the characters in the string 1, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 characters. So the length of the string for str1 will be 9. Every character in the string has index associated with it. When I say length of the string is 9, the index of the first character of the string is 0, and so on, and index of the last character will be length minus 1. That is in this case 8. Every character has an index. So the D has index 0, E has index 1, space has index 2. So whenever we want to find what is the number of characters in the string, we will use the simple method dot length. Now let us take a string str5. Let us say we have some unwanted spaces in the beginning and at the end of the string, and we want to get rid of that. Now in the string, the spaces inside the string might be valid. They might be required to make the words readable, but spaces at the beginning of the string and at the end of the string, they might not be necessary, and we might need to get rid of those spaces. So whenever we want to get rid of the spaces at the beginning and at the end of the string, we can use the simple operation that is trim. That is trim. When you do something like str5 dot trim, it's going to trim out the beginning spaces and the spaces at the end. So when you see the output over here, you don't see any spaces in the beginning and at the end. If you try to take a look at the string before trim over here, you will see the spaces at the beginning as well and at the end as well, which got trimmed. when you use .trim operation. So after the trim operations, we have something called as to uppercase. Say we want to convert this string str5 to all uppercase. The way we can do is by simply using to uppercase. And when we display the output in the console, you see the string got converted to uppercase. Similarly, if you want to convert a string into lowercase, let's add some uppercase characters over here. And now use str5 dot to lowercase. So the complete string will get converted into lowercase characters. In this case, you see this got converted to lowercase over here. And finally, we have checking whether a string is empty or not empty. To check whether a string is empty or not empty, we have a simple operation that is empty. If the string is empty, if it does not have anything, it will say true. If the string is not empty, it's going to say false. In this case, string is not empty, so it's going to say false. Let us take a string which is empty. Say str6 is equal to just open close quotations but nothing inside. And when you ask str6 that are you empty by using this is empty operation, it will say true. As simple as that. Basic operations, concatenating the strings by using plus sign or by using the concat operation, using the trim operation to trim out the spaces at the beginning and at the end of the string, converting the strings to uppercase, lowercase, checking whether the string is empty or not empty.